Welcome everyone to the only choice in the UK if you want the very best of the cruising world's deals unlocked. It's Cruise1st TV with Derek and Polly.
Yes, and we're cruising my favourite star rating in this show, 5. We're modern luxury, indulgent cruising with celebrity, where beauty meets sophistication, much like my good self.
I absolutely agree. The epitome of taste itself. Right, let's get cruising. You owe me a £5, by the way. Let's get cruising for next summer. We'll be off to Canada and New England with a Boston stay, and to Greece and Turkey with a Rome break included too. But let's set a course to the home of the Wallaby, Madge and Harold, and that iconic harbour bridge. Yes, we're off to Oz to cruise the South Pacific and Hawaii on this offer as well. We'll fly out to Sydney on the 16th of April for a 2-night hotel stay down under.
Down under in Sydney. What? Oh, did you see those little Speedos? Do you know what they're called?
Is it something to do with budgies?
Budgie Smugglers. It's the actual brand. It's a real Australian thing.
Oh, is
so
it?
You've got to buy a pair when you're there and wear them. It's perfectly normal.
Okay.
But so much to do in Sydney. Obviously, there's all the gorgeous beaches, Bondi Beach, Manly Beach, Coogee Beach, and of course, all the wonderful water sports. You can climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We could go on. You will have the best time there because there is simply so much to do and explore before boarding Celebrity Edge for your 17-night luxury all-included cruise.
17 nights. Just stop for a second and think about that. 17 nights of cruising 5-star on this beautiful ship. You're starting in Sydney in Australia. I mean, I'm halfway there already, aren't you?
Well, Celebrity Edge is a contradiction because it's luxurious, it's 5-star, it's elegant, but it's comfy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So those words don't go together. Comfy, you feel at home, it's relaxing. There's nothing stuffy or pretentious. You will feel so welcome and love it and so at home, but feel special. It is a treat. It does feel 5-star. It's so elegant, but it's got a real casual vibe to it as well. It's just, yeah, modern luxury and comfort all in one. There's lots of standout things about the ship. Obviously, the staterooms are just simply stunning. It doesn't matter what category you go for. They're beautiful, they're spacious, they're well appointed. Just the colour schemes of that beautiful, relaxing vibe. You'll love it. But you're cruising. How much time are you going to be in your stateroom? Because there's so much to enjoy while you're on board as well. I love the idea of the magic carpet. We will see it shortly. It's kind of a platform. Well, we'll see it. On the side of the ship, it moves between the decks. It's like a floating lounge, dining venue, a stylish tender, embarkation point. I mean, imagine enjoying drinks on it, 13 decks above the ocean.
Oh, while we're talking drinks, you have got a classic drinks package included while you cruise, which is great. And you'll like this, Polly, as well, because I just know if I put you on Celebrity Edge today, you would wander around and you would take 250 photos within the first half an hour
100%.
And they'd be straight on the gram, I believe the kids call it. So you have got Wi-Fi while you're on board, so you don't have to wait until you get into a port or buy a package on board. You've already got it there. So I know what you do when Polly goes on holiday is you mute her Instagram so you don't get bombarded with sunny pictures of beaches and
absolutely
smiling with a cocktail.
It's the only time I post. It's the only time my life is interesting. We're seeing all the fabulous restaurants on board. I mean, you cannot go wrong, whether you want to have sushi, steak, you just want to go for some buffet food, Eden restaurant, whatever you go for, they're all delicious. They're also beautiful as well inside. It kind of makes you want to feel like you want to dress up, but you don't have to. Entirely what you want to do. We're looking at the theatre now. Now, celebrities' evening offerings, their shows are Broadway style. They are absolutely fantastic when you go to the theatre, but there's other stuff going on as well as the theatre. There might be a pianist somewhere while you're enjoying a lovely cocktail in the martini bar, a live singer, a saxophonist. There's lots going on there. It's beautiful. Oh yes, the sunset bar. You have to watch the sunset at least once. Such a beautiful thing to do. Oh, I could go on, but we must talk about these incredible destinations. Bay of Islands in New Zealand will be your first stop. Here you can go to a magical glowworm cave, yes, and see glowworms. I used to have a toy one when I was little, so that that sparked my fancy. Auckland is next. Now, here you can go on a vintage tram or train. You journey through the countryside, which obviously is just beautiful, but you go to different vineyards and you sample regional wines in style. It's lovely, doesn't it? You'll cross the international date line, a couple of days at sea, arriving in Raiatea, French Polynesia. Here, something a bit exciting to do is go to the Mystery House. There's loads of optical illusions there, very quirky. Papeete in Tahiti is next. There's an East Coast Jurassic tour. Great because you get to explore waterfalls, blowholes, caverns, surf spots, artisan villages, all guided, all in one day. Just fabulous. Moorea in French Polynesia is next. Here they have an electric Coco Riders scooter tour. I mean, that just sounds fun in itself, doesn't it? Eco-friendly electric scooters, perfect for exploring the beaches and all those beautiful scenic points while having fun at the same time. Few days at sea, you'll cruise into Honolulu in Hawaii. We start things off with an overnight on board in port, then you will come off the cruise ship, and then you have a further 2 nights there in a hotel, which just sounds wonderful. While you're there, you have to book a Lomi Lomi massage at a spa. It's completely unique. It's a cultural experience, rhythmic, flowing touch, spiritual healing. Nothing like you've ever had massage style in the West. It's completely different.
And what's it called again?
Experienced. A Lomi Lomi massage.
Okay, and it doesn't involve an animal in any way, shape or form. Okay, no. I'm going to take your word for it. I trust you on these things.
Good, you must.
Sounds amazing. So after you've had your total of 3 nights in Honolulu, last night of the cruise and then 2 nights in a hotel, will then fly you back to the UK. And this is the perfect time of year as well to enjoy this ultimate exotic escape. And maybe this is your first time in Australia and Hawaii. Actually, it's great to team both of those up in this journey and then include the dreamy South Pacific as well. You saw from the pictures just how amazing it looks. Now, your price tag, given everything you've got and how far we're traveling here and how much is included, because remember, you have your stays in Sydney and in Honolulu on this as well. I have to say, again, we have come up trumps. We know the kind of things that you like to do, and what we do is work with the cruise lines and the hotels and the tour operators and everybody to get you the very, very best price tag. And it's just a deposit today, by the way. So if this is your dream of a luxury holiday with all of these different places, then go for it, because honestly, this is 24 nights as well. Remember, that's over 3 weeks of holiday, and for that price, that flies you down to Sydney in Australia from the UK, where you have 2 nights there in a hotel included in your price. And then you step on board in Sydney Harbour itself, the elegant, fun and simply beautiful Celebrity Edge, which I know you will love. 17 nights you're on board, meeting new friends, enjoying live music in the rooftop garden, fine dining every single night of your cruise. And remember, you've got a classic drinks package included and Wi-Fi, so you can keep in touch and you post your pictures as soon as you take them, which is brilliant. Sailing out to New Zealand, French Polynesia and the islands there, which is just beautiful, and Tahiti as well, of course. That'll be a real highlight. And then on to Honolulu for that final night of the cruise as an overnight, and then 2 more nights in Honolulu to enjoy in a hotel before you fly home. And of course, you can adjust those stays as you want to. Just talk to our team. Here's everything that's included. It's just a deposit today to make this happen. I mean, your drinks and Wi-Fi package, just to put all this into context, your drinks and Wi-Fi package is valued at over $1,800 per person, which is, I mean, amazing. Look at your price tag of the whole holiday. Maybe you have costed up in the past just spending a week somewhere in Australia. By the time you've done the flight, by the time you've done the hotel, and then you have to factor in that you'll have to go out for dinner every night. You know, even eating in a hotel for dinner can be a very, very costly affair. Remember how much is included while you are on this holiday, particularly when you're on the cruise as well. If you want to stay longer in Sydney, no problem. Actually, you know what? If you fancy at the end an extra little cruise around the Hawaiian Islands, talk to our team and we'll see what fits in with the end of your cruise and see if there's any cruises that would slot in right nicely. Right nicely, that was right Northern, wasn't it? Very nicely at the end of that. Just give us a call on 0800 953 4700. Remember, it's free to call, and the only limits to our holidays, by the way, are your imagination. We can make the rest absolutely happen and never charge you a booking fee for it either, which is brilliant.
It is. It's very, very good. Now, we're talking celebrity. It's the cruise line for people who just like the best of everything. Do you like to be relaxed, sophisticated, lovely surroundings, dreamy staterooms with amazing bathrooms and a choice of great times, activities and indulgences while you're on board? Well, let's head to a very popular cruising region for next September, the coasts of Canada. Stunning landscapes, history and culture everywhere. It's a dream ticket. We'll fly you first out to Boston in Massachusetts, where you'll have plenty of time to discover the city with a 2-night hotel stay. Boston is the home of the Red Sox baseball team. The park is called Fenway Park. I mean, even if you're not into baseball, it's well worth going to have a look round. And then you can do your own baseball bat making experience, which is fun. It's something to take home. It's a bit of a gift, isn't it? Yep. If you do want to watch them being made, you can, but there's lots of bashing involved. It just sounds a bit of fun. Love it. You'll have a great time there. Before joining
when in Boston,
Celebrity Silhouette for your 12-night luxury all-included cruise. Yes, 12 nights. It's going to be absolutely epic because it's such a beautiful, beautiful ship. The lawn club with that real grass, lovely just to enjoy a picnic. You can order it in advance or you can just sit up there, call over a waiter and you get it brought to you in a lovely basket, glasses, sandwiches, champagne. Wonderful. Lovely thing when we just saw there when you're right around the pool. And this is what kind of these extra luxurious things is. Yeah, there is someone going around with cold towels so you can freshen up, pieces of fruit for you. I don't know, it just gives you that whole, oh my goodness, this is special. This is a treat, isn't it, while I'm on board?
It is nice. There's no doubt about it. It's a lovely experience on board with Celebrity. It is elevated. You're just enjoying the best of everything. But that does not mean that everyone is, dressed up to the nines all day and all night. It means everyone's just having a great time. It means everyone's on the same page. You just want the best of everything. So many times, and I say this so often, but so many times we go to what is billed as a boutique hotel and it's out of date. It's fallen behind the times. And actually, Celebrity, it was almost ahead of its time when they first launched, because the ships just are so beautiful, literally from one end to the other. There's not one part of a Celebrity ship you go to and think, oh, they've just been showing us the new bits. This bit, not quite so good. The whole ships, honestly, they are amazing. They're a real treat to be on board.
I know, the styling. I mean, we're seeing all the different restaurants and bars now. Each one is so unique, but so beautiful, feels so lovely. When you're having a burger and fries, but in complete style, or whether you want to go, some real upscale dining, you have such a lovely, vast choice. I mean, there's more restaurants than nights you're on the ship, which is just what a treat.
And that's a very good point, actually, because you might well think, okay, well, this is luxury, so it's going to be, fancy, tarted up food all the time.
Yes.
Will there be enough of it? What if I just fancy a burger and chips?
Yeah.
You know what? It's absolutely there. It's all things to all people. It's just all at that wonderful elevated level with that level of detail as well. The service on board is incredible. You will make incredible friends just from the team on board as well. They make you feel so welcome.
Oh, I remember being on Celebrity. It was one of my first cruises I ever did, and seeing the mixologists, the people that make the cocktails, and I got the chance to make one, where it has the sort of smoke coming out of the top.
Yeah.
And again, they'll invent a cocktail for you if you wish, which is just, I don't know, something a bit fun, something a bit different. It feels special, and this is what it's all about. So you're cruising out of Boston, and you'll arrive in Rockland in Maine. Out here, you can go on a traditional schooner and cruise past the lighthouses. You sail among rocky islets. And then what you have to do when you're there is enjoy beach lobster bake. It's just a thing.
Nice.
It's a thing when you're there. St. John, New Brunswick is next in Canada. Now here you can experience the reversing falls tidal phenomenon. I don't know if you've heard of it, but up close you can do it on a jet boat if you want to. You can cruise under the skywalk, climb Fort Latour. There's so much going on there. Halifax, Nova Scotia. There's a lovely craft brewery and rum trail by bicycle. You can go on electric bikes if you want to, make it a bit easier, but Nova Scotian ales and rum while you're there, and just take it at your pace or do a guided tour as well. You're on to Sydney next. Now, you can head just outside the town and there's a 19th century coal mine and you can explore authentic miner cabins, and then there's a lantern-lit ghost tour as well, and an old railway roundhouse. A lot of history there. A day at sea and you'll arrive in Quebec. Wow, the French side of Canada, and you've got an overnight on board in port here, which is lovely. A nice excursion that sort of took my fancy was the Old Town rooftop wine and gourmet cheese crawl.
Okay.
You like the sound of that as well.
I do, yes.
That's our kind of thing, isn't it? A day at sea and you'll arrive on Prince Edward Island at Charlottetown. Here you can visit a working oyster farm and you can have a go at shucking fresh oysters. And then you've got to try lobster rolls when you're there. Lots of food here, lots of seafood. A day at sea, you'll arrive in Portland in Maine. And here, we'll keep on the food theme. There's a foodie walking tour, which is fine, you get to try all the food. But then you go to a reservation-only speakeasy, and it's hidden behind a bookstore shelf. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Back into Boston, it's your flight home.
Are you hungry by any chance?
I just love it.
There was a lot of food in those places. A lot of wonderful fresh seafood as well. It's what this part of America and Canada is famous for, of course. It's funny, isn't it? Because you get the French influence in Quebec. You get that wonderful kind of Scottish influence coming in these parts of Canada as well. It's amazing. And yet it's, you know, it's so far away. Do you know what? There's so many parts of the US I want to go and kind of discover as well. And this is really, really nice. East Coast, going from Boston up into Canada and Nova Scotia. And it's just at the end of our peak summer season as well, which is brilliant. And that's the best time to go and fly off. This is for next year, of course, over to Boston and cruise Canada in wonderful luxury. You've got drinks included while you're on board and Wi-Fi, which is great, on board Celebrity Silhouette, which is easy for you to say. Let's just show you the amazing price tag that we've got here. Say it 10 times now. Celebrity Silhouette. Celebrity Silhouette. It's not easy, is it? Just under £3,000 each, and this is ideal for anyone who likes the outdoor life as well. You saw in the pictures of the places there, the wonderful scenery, the great outdoors that you can go and enjoy while you're on board, just enjoying that lovely laid-back celebrity lifestyle. Now, a deposit today of just £199 each locks in the price tag for you, and your trip includes your return flights to Boston, a 2-night hotel stay there in the city before you cruise, and then 12 nights on Celebrity Silhouette. Always included luxury with your classic drinks package and Wi-Fi right the way through as you enjoy the facilities on board. That stateroom, those beds on Celebrity, amazing. Fabulous high caliber entertainment, lots of different choices as well. Silent discos, great fun, things that you can get involved in as well. Loads of activities and a real discovery of the Canadian coast, including that overnight stay in Quebec City as well. Here's everything you need to know, you lucky people. I love the sound of this as well. It's amazing. It's funny, you know, obviously, Polly and I researched the trips before we come into the studio and talk to you about them. But sometimes it's only when you say them out loud that you think, I really like that. I love, you know, sometimes when you go through the whole deal and you realise what's included and then you see the price, that you think, that's really good. That's really good value. Well, again, just to put this in context, the classic drinks and Wi-Fi package combined here is valued at over $1,300 per person. So that's the best part of £1,000 worth each, which I think, you know, it is brilliant when you consider everything that you're enjoying here. It's amazing. Again, if you want to play with the stay in Boston, make it longer, you absolutely can. Talk to the team today on 0800 953 4700 and we can absolutely make that happen for you. Maybe you want to do something else on the East Coast. After Boston, we can always fly you somewhere else to the States as well to have a stay there before you come back.
Absolutely. Now, we often have flash sale opportunities here at Cruise1st, so make sure you don't miss them by following us on Facebook and Instagram. Sometimes they're just 24-hour offers, so it's worth knowing about that. Right, our final celebrity jaunt for this show takes us to the popular Greek Isles and Turkey. It's next July and it's over 13 nights. We'll fly you first out of the UK to gorgeous Rome in Italy, where we've got you checked into a city hotel for 2 nights. giving you plenty of time to soak it all in. I mean, Rome's just overflowing with unforgettable experiences. Of course, you want to go to the Colosseum, the Vatican. Beyond that, though, there's underground chambers of the Roman Forum, and you can take a tour with a licensed archaeologist. I mean, that would be amazing. Seeing ancient temples, underground tunnels, all sorts of hidden things that normal tourists don't get to see. Sounds amazing. You will then join Celebrity Ascent in Civitavecchia for your 11-night luxury all-included cruise on board Celebrity Ascent. I mean, just amazing. She's pretty much brand new, isn't she?
Yeah, she's the latest edition. She's Edge Class again. So we love that already, because that just means high glamour, and it's celebrity kind of, you know, shaking the tail feather here, and just, you know, it just works. The Edge Class is so beautiful and so different. I mean, the magic carpet that we were talking about earlier, that's on Celebrity Edge and right through the class, you know, no one else in the cruising industry has done that. You know, we saw earlier on Silhouette,
and lit up at night.
No one else in the cruising world has done that either. So they're great at innovation, Celebrity as well, but just everything's so beautiful.
So beautiful. I mean, we were looking at the top deck there and being outside. The whole vibe is you feel like you're in this incredible luxury beach club. And when you're inside, you can join the party, you can join all the entertainment, you can sit there quietly if you want to as well in the Eden Bar. I mean, we've been talking about how amazing the food is on board. We've said how great the staterooms are. We've explored the spa. Let's talk about the shows and stuff though. I mean, they've got amazing shows on board at the moment. Bridges, that takes you on a journey through London, Venice, New York, Sydney. You've got Awaken, which is a dreamlike performance with music from Harry Styles, Lady Gaga. Residency, that's another unique show. There's singing, dancing. There's a sort of cabaret-inspired show, Shimmerbox. Now, I really like Smoke and Ivories, a 50s era big band-style show set in an old Hollywood club. And of course, if you do like the whole party vibe, you've got Signature Resort Deck Party. The resort deck becomes kind of a night event called Ascent After Dark, Shine the Night. That's your opportunity, if you want to dress up in your party clothes as well. I mean, let's talk about what to wear when you're on board, because that's like the biggest question people have. Do I have to wear a dinner suit and a fancy dress every night?
No, only if you want to.
No.
Only if you want to. I mean, and it is nice, actually. I think it's quite nice for, if you don't do, you know, dressed up, trussed up like a turkey and all of that kind of stuff, then it's absolutely fine. Not a problem whatsoever. But if you do like getting glammed up, I think you'll find that when you're on board Celebrity, I think you kind of find like you want to dress according to your surroundings. Do you know what I mean? So during the day, be as comfortable as you like. But you know what? In the evening, you will think, oh, actually, that theatre, that martini bar area, that rooftop garden. I mean, rooftop garden, I would say, you know, in the evening, nice warm evenings up on deck. Yeah, shirts and short sleeve shirt. Brilliant, fantastic. If you're inside and you're doing like the main theatre show, I think you do want to get a bit dressed up.
You do, but if you've been on an excursion all day and you're going to the buffet restaurant, don't feel that you've got to get changed.
No.
You can just come as you are. But there you are. We're looking at how lovely and dazzling the theatre is. Looking at those shows, you want to feel like you fit in. It is special. This is a treat. This is luxury. So you feel luxurious. You do you, my dear, and enjoy yourself. You'll love it. Right, first stop is Chania in Crete. Oh, here you can go on a 4x4 tour. You go and see remote gorges as well. Or there's boat trips to gorgeous beaches. Oh, you can head to Pink Beach because the sand is rose. Santorini is next. Oh my gosh, I just love it. There's a lovely excursion called the Hidden Village Cooking Class and Donkey Trail Stroll. Well, I don't really need to explain it. It does what it says on the tin. Sounds fun though, doesn't it? Kusadasi in Turkey is next. Now, here you can visit a traditional Turkish bath. I don't know if you've had the experience before. I've done a hamam in Turkey, and basically you're sort of scrubbed down within an inch of your life, but it's oddly relaxing and you feel very clean. Rigorous, that's it. Istanbul in Turkey next. Oh, you've got an overnight here. You've just been. You cannot get enough of it, can you?
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. It's such a lovely city. It's such a peaceful city, actually, to go and enjoy. But, you know, again, if you want to see the big sights, go into the Blue Mosque as well. Book your tickets in advance. It's well worth seeing the Basilica Sistine as well. It's wonderful.
A day at sea, you'll arrive in Mykonos, which a lot of people think about the exclusive luxury beach clubs, but you're on a cruise ship basically that does that. So maybe you want to visit a bit more of the island. There's an organic goat farm there, and you get to try lovely homemade cheeses. Yum. A day at sea and you'll arrive in Naples in Italy. There's a great tour here on a Vespa. You've got a guided tour. I mean, Vespas are just part of Italy, and you explore all the street art and espressos while you're there as well. That sounds fun. Right, after that, you'll cruise back to Civitavecchia and fly home.
You just want to be on a Vespa for the pictures, don't you?
Well, a pastel-coloured one as well.
So do. I could just see the whole... Who's that actress with the dark glasses and the headscarf? I can just see you on a Vespa.
Audrey Hepburn.
Yes, that'll be it. That'll be it. Obviously, a much
showing your age, aren't you?
Obviously, before I get slapped. An amazing holiday. Such a wonderful time of the year as well to see the Greek Isles and Turkey. Lots of exciting excursions, including the Vespa one to book up and really see the sights. Price tag, as always, is golden with us here at Cruise First. Our team work incredibly hard. Oh my word. Oh my word, I would definitely take advantage of this as well. Again, our team out really do pull out all the stops to give you prices that are honestly amazing, because this takes care of so much, that price. So your flights to and from Rome, you've got a 2-night hotel stay there to just simply enjoy and sightsee. We've taken care of the hotel already. We send thousands of people to Rome every year, so they're always great hotels as well. And then it's 11 nights of cruising on the very latest of the Celebrity Edge class fleet, the stunning Ascent, cruising to Crete and Santorini, Kusadasi in Turkey, overnight in Istanbul, which you will just love. Even just the port in Istanbul is very, very special. And you get a day in Mykonos as well, enjoying classic drinks and Wi-Fi on board right the way through your cruise. And you can grab this deal today with a deposit, you lucky thing. Here is all the details you need. Drinks and Wi-Fi package alone for this is nearly $1,200 per person, which is brilliant, and that's included, remember, so you can indulge in other treats while you're on board, because so much is taken care of when you get on board. So maybe you'll go and treat yourself to some of that specialty dining. Maybe you will go to the spa, or maybe some swanky shopping. We haven't mentioned the shopping on board. I always keep it quiet when I'm talking with Polly, because she goes a little bit, she disappears for ages and ages. Oh yeah, I just went back to the cabin to freshen up, and like you'll go and meet her for dinner later. She'll open the cabin door and all you see is bags, and you're like, oh, that's what you were doing earlier. Right. Anyway, listen, amazing deals all the way through this show, and many, many more on our website. When it comes to all of the major cruise lines, the relationships we have with them here at Cruise First really are second to none.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise First, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise First.
Gosh, we've given you some homework in this show as well, haven't we? Some really fabulous offers. Yeah, difficult to pick between them.
It is, and I like when we compare of all the things to do in each destination, because I pick all the shopping, the food, the fun activities, and then you've got a different side. And I think that we each bring something interesting to what there is to do. So yeah, now I'm like, oh gosh, there is lots to do. I love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's always good to have variety. It's always good to discover new places as well. And that's what your cruise holidays are brilliant at. Lots of different places, all in one holiday. Well, you know what? Stay where you are. There's plenty more on the way.